just tell you guys, my wife got out really early. She was actually on the other side, close to like mid-city, and came out outside and saw the fire. And she was with some people, and they were headed to the airport. And she's just like, I gotta go. And she went home, grabbed her nanny. This was all going on pregame, Tuesday, and I was scrambling to find a hotel that had room for them. And so she got out of there, got the kids from school. They're safe. That's all that mattered. Didn't spend any time on Twitter for a long time. Tuesday and Tuesday night, just to get updates. I was on there a lot and kind of following along with everything that was happening. We got home because of some maintenance issues around 2:30 and went to the hotel, woke up at 7, and still had my coach's uniform on and headed up to the Palisades. I just kind of had to see it for myself, and I was not prepared. I was not prepared for what I saw. It is it's complete devastation and destruction. I had to go kind of a different way to the house, but I went through most of the village and it's all gone. And I don't think you can ever prepare yourself for something like that. Our home is gone, and look, we were renting for the year to try to figure out where we wanted to be long term, and everything we own that was of any importance to us, almost 20 years together as a couple and 10 years of parenting, was in that house. And there's certain things that you can't replace, that will never be replaced. And it's like weird. It's really weird shit. My son did an art project last year at St. Anne's in Brooklyn, and it was like a charcoal pencil painting of a lighthouse that we had framed above the stairs. And you can't ever replace stuff like that. Memories. We're 18 years together now, Chelsea and I. Certain things that were in that house that you can't replace. The material stuff is whatever. I think my family and I were processing the self side, the individual side of losing your home, and you don't ever want to wish that on anybody. It's an awful feeling to lose your home. I think what has happened over the last 72 hours, from me being up there and from having a number of people that had homes in the Palisades that are also staying at the hotel, you really get a sense of just the communal destruction. And I got back to the hotel, and of course my wife and I are emotional. I'm not sure I've wept or wailed like that in several years. And she said to me, I was very hesitant to move out here. I was very hesitant to, for you to go into coaching. I've never loved living somewhere more than I've loved Brooklyn, and I've never loved the community more than I love the community I've had in Brooklyn. And then, it's like we move out here, and the Palisades community has really just been so good to us. And I think that's the part for us that we're really struggling with, is just the loss of community. And I've recognized that people make up community, and we're going to rebuild, and we want to help lead on that. But all the churches, the schools, the library, it's all gone. And I think the thing that hit home for us the most was Tuesday night. The rec center caught on fire, and the day we visited the house and decided we wanted to live in the house, we were like, let's go explore the village. And we stumbled upon the rec center, and there were some summer rec league basketball games going on. One kid, Milo, was playing. I was like, oh, he's pretty good. He ended up being one of our neighbors. They lost their home. The rec center was like this place we were at every day. I mean, flag football, basketball, the playground, baseball, tennis courts. Like it just, and everyone we knew was there every day, and you just, it just hurts to lose that. I've been overwhelmed by the outpouring of support and love that I've felt, that my family's felt, from friends, family, people around the NBA, people in Los Angeles. I think people in the Palisades community, in our kids' school community, who also have lost homes. Like, we've obviously all leaned on each other. You know, I can say this, like, for our family, we're as committed as ever to Los Angeles. We recognize, like, it's not just our community that has been impacted by this. There's people in Malibu, there's people in Brentwood, there's people up in the valley, there's people in Pasadena. It's all over LA, and if there's anything we can do to help and lead, we will. And we're still going to try to, you know, we're still figuring that out. It's still pretty fresh, but we're committed to helping other people as much as we can, and we're going to do that. And we recognize that it's going to be a long process. And I'll share this as well. Like, part of our community is here in the building, and Dan Grigsby, you know, first moved to the Palisades 4 decades ago, and he lived right by the rec center. We were just at his house for a holiday party 3 weeks ago, and that's gone. His 3 daughters lived in the Palisades. That's gone. The general counsel that works with him, Josh Green, grew up in the Palisades. His house is gone. His parents' house is gone. Of course, Steve's house is gone. This has impacted so many people. I don't want people to feel sorry for me and my family. We're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. There's people that, you know, because of some political issues and some insurance issues, are not going to be all right. And we're going to do everything we can to help anybody who's down and out because of this.
Austin mentioned the